Hello, hello, welcome. Hi, back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole. This is Bowie. And on this channel, I'm attempting to cash budget my way out of debt, fix several years of financial misbehaviour, fight several fires, survive what I've been told is the worst half term ever in a UK teaching field. And thanks for joining me. Mr. Bowie is on one at the minute. Case in point, there, like that. Okay, you join me downstairs in a state of chaos. I have got savings challenges because I did absolutely and am absolutely using and abusing my printer ink. You can see some of the effects of that already. I am starting to laminate. Okay, but that is tomorrow's video. What I wanted to bring you today is a breakdown-ish of where we're at financially after having been paid, after paying things, and I'm just going to turn this off for just a second. That would be smart. And how that is looking. Why am I not filming this upstairs? Because that desk is now covered in paper, basically. So yeah, and I wanted to get this filmed and released. Now, if I bring you up to here, this is everything that happened on the 18th, so yesterday. I got cashback of £9, which cleared into my top cashback account, so that is nice and done. My wages were £2,144.22 as expected, and coffee paid in £14.98 of the overall total. That overall amount I mentioned just in Sunday's video isn't all going to go in at once. It's going to trickle in, giving me a total of £2,168.20. Now, before I go any further, and I have seen it in the comments of that Sunday video, I don't have to factor in council tax because my master's is a full-time course, so therefore I have student exemption. That being said, there is I think 1 month which I believe was August, where I was in between finishing one study and starting another. So they've received that information and they are calculating and checking to see if I owe them any council tax at all for the entire year. If I do, it will be a nominal, relatively speaking, amount, but I'm just waiting on that letter to find out. But I am expecting that letter. So it was something I had forgotten about when I did the breakdown of outgoings and expenses. I don't know how much it would be, if anything, or when it would appear within this 6-week period. So it's something that I will have to find the money to pay if that comes through, but it won't be thousands. It's the most full price I would have to pay as not a student and without a single person discount is £185, and I have a single person discount anyway. So it's between 100 and 150 maybe. So we'll deal with that when that rolls around. But no, I don't need to factor in council tax between now and April 2025. It is just that little exception as and when that pops up. Now, in terms of outgoings and what I chose to do, if you saw my video yesterday and you stayed till the end, you would have received the hint I have paid November and December's rent. £1,900. Now, okay, here is where logic and feelings don't quite work out, because logically and realistically, I know that paying this and doing this was the correct thing to do. Okay, I know that, but I'm not here and sitting here right now feeling oodles and boodles and undles and bundles of joy about this. Yes, it has solved the big issue, right? And the big issue was how do I make sure I've got 2 lots of £950? My rent is £950 a month if you're new here. How do I make sure that I've got this money in? How do I pull it in? And I came very much to the realisation that actually there was no guarantee that I would be able to pull in the £950 and have it sitting in its entirety in that account for December the 17th when it needs to go out. And also that there would be nothing that, because there are other things I need to pay for, which is going to absolutely chip away at this, and that would chip away at that £950. So yes, it has left me very angsty over cash flow, hugely angsty over cash flow, because I'm someone that likes to know there is a flow of cash going through. But I have done the right thing and paid November and December's rent. And therefore I don't need to worry come December about how I accumulate 950 in one total goal and have that sitting ready to go. It is done. And the next largest amount that I need to deal with will be that council tax amount. And that's going to be, as I've said, between 100 and 150 if and when that comes in. And it's more likely to be when than if. It's just a case of when. So I did that, and then I went and did some other things as well. So I'm going to break you down there now. I've put £10 I've loaded the first £10 onto the Oxford prepaid debit card, and that is just like an online MasterCard non-credit thing that I've taken out. I've found them really useful when I have used them in the past for things like this as a way of controlling my spending. And again, rather than uploading the full £50, which is the amount I want to upload, I've just gone with 10, and I'm going to do between like 10 and £5 increments as and when the cash flow dictates it. I've only got like a week and a half though to do that. So but you'll see as we look through this why I couldn't go and do the full 50 in one go, because I did have to spend some of my spending money. I knew I needed to put in a category. I needed to replace my glasses, because that, when I said like, oh hi, I've been missing, here is everything that's gone on, one thing I forgot to say was that I'd also lost my glasses in this time and I needed to replace them. I have gone like 2 or 3 weeks without them and I've struggled. So £25.50 Vision Express, it's the cheapest pair that I can find. They'll be here in a couple of days, so I paid for those, and I needed to get a phone case as well. That's because I have a history with breaking phones, and I didn't have a phone case, so I ordered a cheapy hard-wearing phone case. In terms of food, I did £13 at the co-op, and then they're 5 for £5 if you've got a member card, or 5 for £6 at the minute for their freezer filler is really good. Check your local co-op. And then in terms of Christmas, focus. Thank you. Focus. No. 31.32. That's including a Christmas jumper with a 25% discount. So I think it was like £15 or £16, which wasn't too bad. We've got some kind of like Christmas activities and stuff that we're doing as a form. It's the things that I'm going to be taking. Oh, focus again. It's the things that I'm going to be taking to contribute towards the Christmas. Still can't focus. It's the things that I'm going to be taking and contributing towards the Christmas cooking that I'm doing for Mum. So I've done that cooking. I've bought the ingredients for that. That's all done. It's the little goodies and stuff that we bring in for like our last day of term, because we've got a form Christmas party which they've dumped on us as well. So everyone is apparently meant to be bringing in something for that. I will probably be the only one that brings something in, so thank goodness for the Quality Street tubs of chocolate, which are on offer. Unfortunately, I have a few dietary requirements and allergies I need to accommodate, so I did a fair amount for £31.32. And then I did also £14.91 in Tesco's for food, and then in the morning I got £3. I spent £3.30 in Tesco's because I was incredibly unorganised and didn't have something for lunch. £7.50 was spent in Tesco's on Bowie's. Hi, what are you doing? Let me just show you my troublemaker. What are you doing? What's going on? I may regret teasing you. He's like, Mum, okay, why are you showing me to the people? Because they're very invested in your health and well-being, Bowie. Because you are an expensive cat. You wouldn't look at him and think he's got 2 serious illnesses, would you? I mean, first of all, what is this? What's this? You're side-eyeing me. Look, the people. Yeah. Yeah. The people. Yeah. 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 The people are very invested, okay? The good people of YouTube and the Not Another Budget community have contributed this month, okay? And their contributions are going to keep you in expensive medication. Well, I don't like it either. In expensive medication, and they want to see how lovely your fur looks. No, never mind. Okay, that feels like a trap. I'm not going to give you a cuddle at the minute. No. He's fine. This is what I mean. You wouldn't think he's got like a terminal heart condition and like super bad hypothyroidism where he's so off the charts the register like doesn't work. So I spent £7.50 on him. Yeah, I did. Thank you. I love having my label eaten on my blanket. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. We spent £7.50 on him, went into B&M's for... It was something important in my mind with my spending. I went in for one thing and came out with multiple things and somehow spent £9.20. Go figure, that's what B&M's does. And then because I was out and about, I spent £6.78 at McDonald's, and that comes out of my personal spending. That is a rare treat. YouTube in terms of bills was £12.99 as planned, and then I like the red light came on, so £55.47 is now the cost of a full tank. Yeah, I know BP is not the cheapest, but it was the closest. So £2,084.05 was the spend for this first day. So that's what's happened. I've kind of sorted out some very essential things like the phone, because the phone case, like the amount of phones I've smashed, it's not even funny. Like one within the first week, and it's not purposeful. I'm just clumsy. So a phone case and screen protector is essential because I'm risking fate. I'm like literally tempting fate every time. I don't have one on my phone, and glasses is fairly obvious. And yeah, I did the rent, which was the big thing. Well, yes, I know. That's how I feel about it as well. Okay? Sensible but not good. I don't feel good about it. It's just sensible and correct. Yes. This is an example of what is not mindful and demure. Are you? No. You're just posing. Don't get camera shy now. You were all over the camera on yesterday's video. Couldn't get you off the camera. Yes. He knows. He knows. So my cat is not an example of mindful and demure. Anyway. So yeah. It's done. It is the right thing to do. Thank you to everyone as well who commented on my Sunday evening video. If you've not seen yesterday's video, you will have worked out already that I've not gone and purchased stock, with the exception of paper, which I had run out of because I am rinsing, absolutely rinsing, a printing ink offer. I'm going to show you kind of where we are more up to with this in tomorrow's video. I'm going to try and save my pre-planned videos or pre-recorded videos with like the the prepping stuff. I'm going to try and save those for December because I'm going to try and see if I can continue with like really close together videos in December. This is a great time of year, November and December, for ad revenues, as someone who has only just literally commented about 5 minutes ago as of the point of recording on my Sunday video has said. So it makes sense to kind of capitalize on that, because for the rest of the year ad revenues are not generally great. So do excuse, like, this is how it's been going. Christmas tree, by the way. So that is all done. Yeah, so they're laminated, ready to chop. That is a growing pile of things for an oopsie bundle, or whoops, that didn't quite work out very well, because this is very much a work in progress. And now, are you hiding? Look, just because I called you not mindful and not demure doesn't mean you now need to act all bashful and shy. You bashful. Yeah. 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 He's also claimed a really nice cardigan, and I can't take it from him now because he's claimed it. So yeah, so I'm using up laminating sheets that I had. I've bought some new paper. I've got things which are, and I really apologise for the quality lighting in this room is awful. I've got things which I'm laminating. I'm going to use up the laminating sheets. They're not the strongest laminate, so when I reorder laminate, I will go for stronger. I've got an Oopsie bundle collection growing, so there's going to be more Oopsie bundles. I've got things which are laminated, ready to chop. I've got things which have been chopped or are in the process of being rearranged. At the minute, the rough ETA for launching physical products is Friday. So, yeah, that at the minute is the aim of the game. So, thankfully, my Tuesdays and Wednesdays I have a half day because my timetable is empty, so that allows me to come back and get things done. I'm now going to stop rambling because I'm having massive focusing issues and I don't know why. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I will see you tomorrow for another video, kind of survey the chaos a bit more, and I'm going to leave you on a super cute Mr. Bowie. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for once again for everyone who supported the shop. That is in link. Yeah, the link is in the description down below. In the description area for the printable versions of my savings challenges. At the minute, rough ETA for physical savings challenges. Not a large number of stock, but physical savings challenges rough launch date will be Friday. That will be confirmed in tomorrow's video. I want to sense check and get through tonight and see how we get on. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.